welcome back to my vlog. So this vlog is going to be over a 3-week span because it's been like a crazy 3 weeks at school this last 3 weeks. So the first week, I think we were here for a solid 2 days, and for both of those days I worked on lesson 5. I don't remember much of it because I didn't have the day to recap on what was taught. I think the only things that I remember are favorite and color and then white, black. But I'm gonna keep working and I'll probably end up rewatching that one just so that I'm able to get what I need out of it. The next week I focused on sign language again. I started to watch videos on the Star Spangled Banner. It's kind of difficult because every video I watch is different. Like, they have different ways of signing everything. So I have to find the one that fits best with me and then learn that one, which I think I'll focus on more next week. And then I got in contact with someone at UNO who works closely with the sign language professors and interpreters there. So I emailed her and unfortunately have not gotten a response, but I'm still hoping that she will respond. I might shoot her another email. The next week I got off topic a little bit. I started focusing more on social work. That's something I want to do when I'm older, is be a social worker. The field that I mostly looked into this last week was a military social worker. So what I would be doing for them would be talking to the families who have someone who's out on a base that's in another country, or I'd be talking to a soldier who it was their first time being away from home and like the first time being on that base, and like helping them get into the routine. I'd be talking to soldiers who deal with substance abuse and like just stuff like that. So many stuff that most counselors would hear about from a day-to-day basis, but it like extra added to it because it's from the military. I got in contact with a Sergeant Tyler Page, who then turned me to Sergeant Dustin Matthey. Neither of these sergeants really knew anything about the field that I want to go into, but they're doing their best to help me find someone who can, and they both said that they have options for me that I can contact. And so I'm waiting for one of the people that they said they'd have contact me. To be a military social worker, I have to do 6 years of college, which is fine because I was planning on doing that anyways, because with social work, if you get your master's degree, it opens up your job opportunities a lot more. And with me being in like a small town in Nebraska, I can't be too picky about what social work jobs I get. I tried to get back into social work after a while. I tried to start lesson 6, but I was still kind of distracted by the social work because of the fact that most of these lessons that I'm watching already have words that I know, and so they're kind of just like getting boring in a way. And I know eventually they'll get to some where I don't know any of the words. But until then, I think I'm going to focus both on social work and sign language. So like maybe 1 week do social work and 1 week do sign language. And like look into each of the different like directions I can go into in social work. Look in to see which ones sign language will help me with the most, because if I'm on a military base, they mostly speak English, which is fine because that's like my main language and I'll be able to communicate with them. But they said the language that would better help me get a job there would be Spanish, because even if they do have to be fluent in English, a lot of the people, their first language isn't English and it's Spanish or something like that. So that's what I did for that week. And then this week, I made questions for Sergeant Page and the interpreter and the person that Sergeant Page and Sergeant Matthey are connecting me with. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to talk to any of them yet. I'm hoping here soon I will. That was about all I did this week. Thank you for watching.